Alright guys, today we're gonna go for the solo 20 kill batch. It's about time that we farm this one out, man. Solo's been out for a little while. I haven't really been playing much for solo, so I figured let's put a night in. Let's get this 20 badge out of the way. But it went way smoother than I was expecting, because right before I hopped on, I was messaging my friend Moose, and he left me with a little bit of advice. Here's the thing, okay? Moose is dumb, but he's good at Apex. So if he gives you some Apex advice, you sit down and listen. Here's what he told me. He said, land at the second big POI wherever the dropship is coming from, rather than the first. Normally, I'm gonna be landing at whatever the first big POI is with like 100 other people. It's, trying to rack up the most amount of kills. But he said land at the second one, because all the people that are dying at the first main POI, when they respawn, they're not gonna respawn above the first main POI because it's on the edge of zone. The dropship is going to bring them more to the center of the map, and if you're landing at the second major POI, you're more to the center of the map, and odds are people are going to be respawning above you, giving you the opportunity to rack up more kills. So we're going to be going for that strat, and this was the champion of the first game on Kings Canyon. And champions like this make things harder because he's going to be trying to do the same thing I'm doing. He's trying to rack up as many kills as possible. So I've got to compete with this guy and try to get kills before he does. So let's see how well Moose's strat plays out here. If I'm going to choose where to land, I would have either landed Capacitor or Wraith Labs. But according to Moose, we got to be landing at the second biggest POI, and to me, that would be Cage. I'm not a big fan of landing at Cage. It's kind of tricky to fight here, and there is a lot of people, so we'll see how well this one plays out. Dude, the health regen and the armor slots go crazy.
They're not getting back up from that.
Beginning ring countdown.
Alright, so we've got some early kills out of the way. I'm commentating this after the fact to try to explain what I'm thinking in the moment when I'm going for this 20 kill game. It's tough to do with these early game fights just because it's so chaotic. There is people everywhere. People are flying in non-stop. But just know, for the most part, what I'm trying to do here is separate the fights so in a way that I'm not going to get third party. That's the goal. Now, in this moment, I'm hearing ropes. I'm hearing people flying in. I know that there's a bunch of guys above me. We got to get in there and rack up these kills if we're going to drop a 20. Damn, I was just a little slow to getting both of those. What is this? This man thought he was a hero, but now he's a zero. And I saw a gold hemlock in this box, and I'm gonna be taking that. Now here's the thing, when I'm playing early game, I try to get two weapons of the same ammo type, because each time you get a kill, you're gonna get a little bit of that ammo. And if you have two of the same weapon, you never have to worry about ammo. But now that we have so much of it, I'm not really too concerned. We'll run the hemlock, we'll run the volt.
Heads up, a baddie landed by. They're not getting back up from that.
Okay, now let's talk about greed. The box above my head, I saw there was a purple bag in there, and I want that purple bag. Sometimes it's not worth getting greedy. Sometimes it's not worth getting greedy over. Oh my god. Not even close, boys. Not even close. Now, you would think that I've learned my lesson to not go up there, right? Clearly, we saw it would just happen. But I'm stupid. And I'm greedy. I want that purple bag.
Charging up my shields.
Yeah, bad idea. It's just a bad idea across the board. Now I have a decision to make. I've got a guy in the little bunker area. We got a G7 guy up on a hill. I gotta pick who I'm gonna push. The person I'm gonna push next is the G7 guy. This is what he gets for griefing for so long. Poor guy guy's a goner and he doesn't even know it. This is where things start to get a little spicy. I know the guy on the right in the little bunker area that I was going mono with earlier, he's still there, and he's waiting for me. I also realize that ring is right on my back, and it's closing. I also realize that this is probably not the only person in the area. We got that guy right here. So the decision that I have to make is who I'm going to push, and I think we know who I'm going to push. Lucky for me, unlucky for him. He DCs, hits me with the running man, I hit him with a twack, and we're in business. Free kill. Now, 10 kills with 18 left is really good pace. So far, Moose has been correct. A lot of people are going to keep flying in here, and I need to keep racking up kills. With 18 people left, I need to kill 10 of them, at least 10 of them to get to 20. So, I gotta go back in there. And what I'm trying to do here is try to snake a couple as they're walking in. That's kind of what the goal here is. I know there's a few because I can hear them shooting, so I'm just gonna try to get one or two here. And we got one.
They're not getting back up from that. Frag out. Charging up my shields. Frag out. Rings far. Dog. Ready, set, go.
Mr. Pot Scraper was sitting inside the bin.
Yo,
And that's how he dodged the frag grenade, dude. Actually crazy. Okay, so now, listen, it's hard to tell you my mindset when we're playing, like, in the beginning like that, because there's people everywhere. What I want to do now is I want to craft a battery, and we could play safe, but we're not going to. Because I see the guy in the kill feed, Jordeezy. Jordeezy was the champion. I'll probably show it at the beginning. Jordeezy was the champion, and he had 20 badges, the solo 20, so he's a shooter. And I realized that he's going to be trying to kill as many people as possible. Same as me. He's going to be playing the same way I'm playing. So I need to get to them before he does. So as long as he's in the lobby, there is a chance that I do not get this 20 bomb. So I'm going to be playing aggressive into fights, and I need to try to rack up as many as I can. And it's nice to play on the outside of circles. So I'm running into a zone here, and I know that all these fights are going to happen right on the edge. That's where that's the mindset going in here. Then I see a guy on the roof on the right-hand side here, and I ignore the fight on the left to push the fight on the right.
Faster. They're not getting back up from that. I'm at the max level.
I know it's getting hectic in here, but take note of the vantage laser that's about to pop up. Getting this information is important.
That one's out. Faster. Sergeant Shields. Come on.
I was playing that door as if the Pathfinder was going to try to push me from the inside. I had no idea he was going to run around out back. He definitely should have killed me. He made the right play, and I got lucky. But now what's on my mind is this vantage. Where was that vantage laser?
Taking fire.
Lo and behold. Little vantage guy.
Sergeant Shields. Come on.
But there's 5 other players still alive. And I got to be mindful that there's nobody else near me. Never tunnel vision on one person. Never tunnel vision. It's not worth it. And I also realized that that vantage, she could be anywhere right now, right? One Zubat toss away, and she could have jumped anywhere. I thought about pushing her, but I had 18 with 4 other players left, and I wanted to secure this 20 and not worry about getting ratted on by the vantage. Because she could have been sitting in a corner. She could have jumped anywhere. But then I hear shots from this building. Somebody's shooting over here. This guy's next up. Things get a little tricky here because I scanned this care package by accident, and I see that it's a Kraber. So I go to the roof, and I wanted to see if this guy had a Kraber on his back, and I couldn't tell. But I wanted the Kraber. I assumed he had the Kraber.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
I was very wrong. He did not have the Kraber.
Delivering care package.
But I was about to have a Kraber of my own anyway, so I was happy. This guy had to go, though. That was pretty sloppy, but the second, this is what's important here. The reason that I push him so aggressively is because when I hit him and I saw he had blue armor, I already know that I have a huge advantage because I'm already at red. So I'm not gonna stop pushing this guy no matter what it looks like. Like, this guy's going down. 19. I'm waiting for this Kraber, and in my head, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna get this guy. He just Krabered me. That's the guy that's gonna be the 20. I'm gonna Kraber that guy.
Attention. Delivery.
30 seconds till this match gets a whole lot smaller. Replicators on the way, amigos.
Yeah, watching this back, you can see him run to the left, but I didn't see it while we were playing. So, in my head, the Bangalore's on that rock. A guy just flew in right there. I'm assuming the guy the Bangalore just killed. And that means the Vantage is the only one that's left. And because the Vantage had blue armor earlier, I wanted to push her. And then, I heard that. So, to secure the 20, I decided I'm just going to jump on this Vantage. And we're going to get her out of here.
I'm already in the ring. Score.
And we secured it, but the moment was ruined, bro. This Bangalore just couldn't have waited for like a second, you know? Just let me have my moment. This had to Kraber me in the bean. But this is where things get interesting. I haven't been nervous playing Apex in a very long time. My heart rate actually started going here. It started going. I got the 20, mission accomplished, following Moose's strat, but the job wasn't done. We had to win the game. And that Bangalore was nice with the Kraber. She's already hit me a couple times with it, so I had to be careful. I knew that the guy landed in that building. I didn't know if he was still in it, and I didn't know if the Bangalore was still on the rock on the left. And then I got my confirmation. Yikes. Still has the Kraber, still hitting shots, and this is where the game turns into a chess match.
Warning. Ring closing.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
He was a good player. He had me the first time, but he didn't have me the second time. We got the job done. 20 badge unlocked in solos using Moose's strat, which was incredible. So if you're hunting for your solo 20 badge, the strat is to land at the second POI. Confirmed. Of course, you gotta be shooting your gun. You gotta be playing fast. You gotta be getting the kills. There is still a luck factor behind it, but can't deny, dude. Can't deny it. Unfortunately, we did unlock the 20 badge, but I can't use it because I can't get rid of the triple bronze arena badges. That's just a staple. That's a staple that can't go away. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one was a little bit different, but I had mentioned last week that I had a Kraber game that I was going to do this over, talk over like this, and I never ended up doing it. So I figured, you know, we'll do it with this one because so many people said they were interested in hearing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.